What is up with it? We got blue Doflamingo versus blue Doflamingo mirror match. Looks like Hendrick won the rock, paper, scissors and chose to go second. Looks like this player decided to start with a buggy. We don't get to see what it is, but we'll see those cards soon. Hendrick started with Sengoku into a Perona. Very strong start. This is exactly what you want to see if you're this player. The buggy is fine. I think this opening five was keepable as this Dovi. You could mulligan it, um, just because the buggy isn't super strong, but it's good enough. But you see the Jinbei, you saw some Sengokus. Oh, okay, so leader affecting into the law, bouncing itself and bouncing the buggy, so that way the opponent is forced to swing into life. A lot of the time, when the opponent starts with the Perona here, you're going to expect them to swing 8 into your character. And this player just electing that they want to keep this law. They don't want to go into the graveyard. And obviously you want to bounce your own buggy just to get the 2K. Okay. Going Jinbei Weavile. Always strong. Going 5 here. Probably electing to play the Sengoku. Honestly, I think I prefer the buggy. Maybe. Okay, well, when you find the Jinbei, it feels pretty good. Or going for the Weevil. Honestly, there's a lot of great hits here. You can grab a 2K. You only have 1 in hand right now. You can grab the Law, which is always going to be strong. I almost lean towards the Law, because that allows us to go Jinbei Law, bounce our Sengoku. And then we don't have to bounce our own Law, right? The Law is so, in the mirror match, is so important. And at this point, the opponent, did they take that 5? Okay, so Swan 5, and it looks like, yeah, they took. Okay, let's go back a little bit. So taking that 5 is really risky. It's looking like this pudding could for sure come into play. We'll see. Depends. So this is the 6th on turn. So a lot of the time I'd expect them just to play Boa. And at that point that means you're ending your turn with at least 8 cards. Potentially even 9 if this was a Weevil, or if it was, like a Law to bounce one of your things, bounce one of these things. Doesn't look like it was in this case. Here you have a few different options. You could go Sengoku, hope to find a Jinbei, then go Boa. Or you could just try and punish them here. Just try and take as many cards out of their hand as possible. Because they have this 5K rested, yeah, you can just go 5. You could go 666. Or, yeah, because going 5-5 lets them get this block. But this is a bit of a weird situation for this player. Because if you do miss, this line feels pretty bad. But if you hit, it feels really, really strong. Swinging 7, you could go at life here. You could go at the crocodile, or you could go at the boa. I think we're in a position here where we probably want to be controlling board. We don't want our opponent's board getting too big. And also giving them a card. If we swing into life right now, they're at 4 cards. They're going to be at 5. So, and also we just mulliganed them. So these could be anything. We don't know. They could be literally only counter, nothing playable. So by attacking the board, instead of the life, we're not giving them the opportunity to draw the bombs, the Jinbeis, the boas, the laws. So yeah, I would swing in the crocodile. You could. Wow, that's huge. Almost makes you wish that you did this first. But I think we really wanted to tax cards out of their hand. So I'm cool with swinging the 5s. Okay, yeah, it looks like they wanted to pudding too. Pudding, menace of a card. No surprise that they were hoping to play the pudding. Especially because we had a pretty healthy hand. I think to start the turn we had like 8. Um, so I don't know if their pudding would have been that strong into 7, but starting with the buggy here is really good for us as this player here. Jinbei Gecko just grabbing a 2K, that's fine. When you're this low on cards, if this player is going to turn this board sideways, doesn't really matter if they're grabbing a 2K here, because we're just going to be able to counter out of some of these swings and just ping them, right? Ping, 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 and they, like, it doesn't matter if they have a 2K, because we're going to be swinging even with the board. They're going to have 3 rested things. So yeah, now, so we let that one go. Let's see. It was a 7 into a 5. So yeah, we just don't have enough 2Ks to save everything, but we can give a 1K here and then a 2K here. And then we get to swing 4 times at their board. They only have 3 cards in hand. So definitely feeling like this player is in the driver's seat. We're just going to get, we might, depending on what they choose to do, we might get to wipe the whole board with this Gravity Blade, which would be really strong. So I think here I like starting, yeah, just with the Jinbei 5 at the Mihawk. See what they do. Okay, they let it go. That's cool. Yeah, I just want to go 5 again at the Jinbei. I'm really trying to get these cards out of their hand. Okay, cool. Now we can go 6 at Boa, see what they do. Again, them adding this 2K, we don't really care about that. They're so low on cards. We get to swing even with their board. Wow, and they quit right there. So yeah, we have 8 Dawn left. So honestly, since they were so reluctant to give us any cards in their hand, I like just swinging 5 here at life and then Gravity Blading the board, and playing Sengoku, trying to grab Jinbei would be really good. A Teach would be phenomenal here, so that way, you know, they're going to start their turn probably with 5 cards. If we can get the Teach, we just got to start bouncing. But at this point, this player probably, I'm not sure why they conceded. I would have wanted to see the Gravity Blade. I don't think this is unwinnable by any stretch of the imagination. Like, let's say they go like double 4, which is kind of a lot of the time what they're representing with this 8 Dawn. Let's say they go like double Weevil, swing 5, you take. Depending on what this is and what this draw is, like, you know, this is winnable. It's gonna be a huge uphill battle. You almost always lose, but it's winnable. This is honestly a great example of how one player can start not that great, right? They lost the die roll. They were forced to go first. They had to play Buggy instead of Perona, and this player started really strong. Sengoku Perona on 2. That's, you know, that's the nuts. Almost any game as a Dofi that you get to start off with that on your 2 Dawn turn, you feel like you're gonna win because you get everything, right? And still this player still found a way to win despite this player. You know, they found the Law, they found the Gecko, they found the Jinbei. So pretty interesting stuff. But thank you so much for watching. If you think there was any interesting plays or anything that one of the 2 players should have done differently, please let me know in the comments, and have a great day.